Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Immanuel Khan, also impersonated here as a level 2 fighter, but waiting to become maybe some kind of wizard Eldritch Knight to combine that, and our ragtag bands of people that you might or might not know, that are the characters that you get from the game: Amiri, Lindsay, Jethal, Harim, and someone we've constructed as well. Or hired, rather. Gaia, our nice droid, who will help us out with her Smilodon and her angelic smile. We are on the way to visit the Temple of the Elk and maybe to find out what the old oak is. We've just plundered the Technic League encampment and got Harim back, and now it's time to travel a bit, and it seems like our way leads us at least near the old oak. Let's visit it. And we're always
now you see me.
Quite
now
careful.
You don't.
There's a formation. Protect the weak in the middle. The strong ones are out there. We'll see what we'll find at the old oak.
In due time.
We're kind of friends with... Oh. A man-eater troll? I'm... What the heck? A chaotic evil humanoid. Extremely strong. Vulnerable to acid and fire. Or rather, we need acid or fire to remove his regeneration. And yeah, he has 5 regeneration, which means we cannot really kill him until we give him some acid or fire damage in the end. That's gonna be rather complicated, so we will need to do something else before. Because we have just one ever-burning torch that will give that damage, and we have some potions, but they are not enough to defeat a level 6 creature with over 100 hit points. So it seems like this oak is tainted somehow. We'll not go near it for now. We'll rather visit the Temple of the Elk. From time to time we should probably take a rest. We'll take a rest now, before we visit the temple. We'll manage around. So she's good at hunting, she's good at camouflage. We're okay at cooking. We have Amiri, she'll sharpen our weapons, and we have our 2 guards, Jethal and Harim. The question is, should we maybe change the spellbooks first? And I think we maybe should. Yeah, have to do that from another screen. Spellbooks. Amiri, yeah, she's an alchemist and she can do some things like casting a shield, but a shield is not that great for her at the moment. Shield is... yeah, we could use shield. We could use shield. Let's maybe use shield. That's probably a good idea. We have Cure Light Wounds. We've got the ear-piercing scream. That wasn't too helpful. So maybe we should memorize something else here. Bard level 0. Bard level... ah, okay. Yeah, it's bards. It's bards. They don't have to memorize. Inquisitor is about the same. We have to remember that if we inflict light wounds with her, she can heal herself. But healing her with other spells is not a good idea. So Harim, he can memorize a little bit more. So he's got a domain slot here, and in the domain slot he's got True Strike. He could also get protection from law. That's not very good. Bless is a good thing. We have that 2 times though. We also have it on a ring that Emmanuel has. The question is, what else could we give here? The Ray of Sickening is not a bad idea. Summon Monster 1 is almost always good. Unbreakable Heart. We should maybe go for some damage. Standard action, you can breathe a 15-foot cone of flame that deals 1d4 points of fire damage. That would be really nice if we meet a swarm. So we'll go Fire Belly. Can we do that here? Yes. We've got the True Strike. Bless, Cause Fear, Divine Favor. Divine Favor would make him something of a fighter, which is not bad, I think. So give him that. Gaia. The Entangle was a little bit too extreme for me. We have Fairy Fire here. All creatures within a 5-foot burst. 1 minute per level. Yeah, creatures outlined take a -20 penalty on all stealth checks. That's not bad. We've got Magic Fang, which improves our companion if we want so. 1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls. So that would really be good too. Summon Nature's Ally. We already have that. A Flare Burst. Let's see. What does that do? A burst of light. It creates dazzling or something like that. Then there's a Snowball. A Ball of Packed Ice. 1d6 points of cold damage to the caster. To the guy. I've got a Stone Fist. Hands have become living stone. That's not so great. Entangle's pretty okay, but she can also do Fire Belly, which is good. It just gives us some flexibility, I'd say. So we'll memorize these spells, and now we can begin resting.
You studied writing for such a long time, put so much effort into your art, and they threw you out of the academy. Yet in spite of all this, you didn't give up. Why?
Maybe because if I did give up, it would mean that they got what they wanted. Or no, maybe because life without writing would be so boring. To be honest, I never really thought about it.
An excellent hearty meal, sharpening weapons, everything went super good. Nice. Well, let's visit the Temple of the Elk now. Really freshly prepared. Let's find out
One with the shadows.
what's gonna be here. Oh! We found the right trail. The ritual was held here, but be careful. There are dangerous beasts ahead. That is the Guardian of the Bloom. They are both guards of this place and tokens of the druid's evil magic. Please be careful. Like, we're investigating the origins of the Stag Lord. He's apparently an evil druid. There's some kind of light here.
There.
Does that give me some kind of hint? No? No hints? Maybe we can find something here, no? Okay. Oh, we found something, but where? Oh, here. An
I'll take
herb.
care of it.
What is that, though? Primal giant frog. Level 2 animal. Don't really know what it does. It doesn't really matter. I need to go in. If it attacks, it will attack. We will not attack it from ourselves. Hey, frog. Okay. Okay. We could attack it just right off the bat, but it's probably better to inspire courage. Immanuel Khan could do something like that. Too far away. We could position ourselves there. Yeah, we should maybe guard the sides. So we're gonna go over here and wait. We've got Jethal, and she should probably go for justice. And then also position herself somewhere.
Unworthy.
Can't yet attack. We've got Gaia, and she could... I don't know. I don't know if we need to go overboard. I'll just move in the general direction here. Harem. You should just go in bliss. Here we go. Of course they're attacking him. Of course. And now, it's... whose turn is it? It's the Smilodon's turn. And the Smilodon can attack the frog. One time, though. Only with a bite. Things missing. Oh, there's another one of the primal giant frogs coming. Spotting Gaia. Amiri. We could give her the mutagen. Yeah, that's a better idea.
Tear them apart!
Lindsay. We should just attack.
Serves you right.
Sweet. I'm curious, will they hop around? Oh, we can attack this frog now. With power attack. Yeah, why not?
Will hurt!
What? Concealment? Really? Concealment? Jethal. We'll go and attack.
Wretched things.
Nice. What next? What will Gaia do? Just attack the frog, I guess.
Stand down.
And defend. Harem, yeah, attack the giant frog.
Repent.
He's also concealed. What the heck? Why is this thing concealed so much? Who is it now? Is it the... It's the Smilodons. Okay, I think it killed the frog. It's only that frog that is in concealment. Wow, we've been maybe a little bit too quick. Even though they do some damage, it's true. Amiri.
They go down!
Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Nice. Emmanuel.
You should have run!
Here we go. Sweet, sweet. And Jethal.
Despicable.
Well, that was pretty successful, I think.
Adventures call to them.
Cure some light wounds at her rim. And then, let's see. The muddy water gives off a strange nauseating smell and emits the tattered fog. Now we'll continue moving in stealth, because that was a big advantage. Right, there's a statue here. The statue of the Stag Lord? What the heck? An ancient statue of Error still seems to resist the ravages of time. The effects of years, rain and wind have destroyed the temple walls, but they could not subdue the statue. And there's the fog? The muddy water gives off a strange nauseating smell and emits the tattered... Yeah, the fog. That's the origin of the strange fog. Weird, weird, weird. Or is it? I mean, the temple is surrounded by that fog. Ah, there's a primal ferocious wolf. Another one, and another one. We should move into this direction, and then hopefully we can
Come at me, I dare you.
clear that. Knowledge Arcana. Okay. The primal ferocious wolf has a very good check. Succeeded, succeeded. Can we now know what the ferocious wolf does? Because I shouldn't see it. Okay, I guess we will not be able to do something there. The Smilodon could attack the wolf. Oh way, oh way. Let's slap that wolf. We'll get defensive. Lindsay. Inspire the courage. Move a little bit forward. Jethal. We'll go for some divine favor and then move forward. Good harem. I don't know. We'll just move forward, I think. In front of Lindsay, so she's protected. Emmanuel should maybe just bless. Everybody be blessed, and we'll move in. Oh gods, Smilodon was tripped, I think. Amiri? Should just try to attack. Can we charge? Can we charge here? No. Can we charge here? No. Okay. Let's just attack. The freaking concealment! What could we do? We could, yeah. We could just walk in and attack.
You offend me.
Nice! 6 damage onto the wolf. Lindsay's there. Attack the wolf, but we can also move a bit. I mean, that's a fortitude save, right? Yeah.
Any last wishes?
Fortitude save against wolves is probably not the best idea. Could go in here, could go in here, could go in... Yeah, let's help out the Smilodon. Can we charge?
Advance.
No. Double move. And fight defensively. Harem. We'll go attack this side. Sweet. Manuel can only attack here, really. Okay.
Strike!
Good, good, good. What the heck? Tripping so much. Okay, where's the... Oh, the Smilodon is nearly down. That wolf already has a lot of... Yeah, I think we should rage now. Well, that was nice. That was real nice. Next thing's next. We'll move to that wolf, I think. That's already pretty wounded. Here we go. We've got Gaia now. Let's see if we can save spells. Yay! Tripping a Miri. Thankfully, the wolves cannot be tripped that nicely. Yeah, that one's more wounded.
This is where I step in.
Cool, cool, cool. Jethal, yeah, we'll have to... Forgot something there, eh?
What a waste.
Sweet. On to the wolf. Emmanuel Khan should attack that wolf here. Didn't get an attack, which is great.
This will hurt.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Amiri.
They go down. Ah!
Gaia. Should attack again.
Away, you rascal.
Nice. Lindsay.
Serves you right.
Onto the wolf and Jethal. Come on now.
Wretched things.
Concealment miss. But we've got Harem who's incoming. Nope. Emmanuel.
Son of run.
We did it. Wolves are down. The Smilodon is not in the best of states, but it will work out. Strange wolves. Need to heal up a bit. Amiri definitely.
Adventures are exciting.
And Amiri again. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe we can get to one more fight in. Not that sure.
Their sight betrays them.
Might be something hidden in there. Ooh. A primal diabore. There's probably more of them here, right? Quick rest would be good. No, I think one. Yeah, we need to risk something, I feel. Just to be quicker.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
I'll survive.
Okay. So much for the primal diabore. Interesting. Let's bless everyone at least. Play defensively for now. Okay, Mr. Smilodon, you need to do something. Something very good. Oh, great. Didn't even get one hit in, Jethal. Needs a divine favor.
Despicable.
Okay, Gaia. Yeah, I'm unsure. Summon Nature's Ally would be a great thing, so let's do that. Mary Lindsay. Play the music. Harem could attack. We'd want the divine favor, and then we'll walk in.
Repent.
Okay. Poor Amiri. Now we'll do something else.
Strike!
Great stuff. Come on, Smiley. Versus 17. I could have sworn I'm off the defensive fighting. Oh well.
Advance!
But now. First hit. Jethal is always pretty good. Gaia. Yeah, Gaia could also attack.
Stand down.
Good idea. A summoned might.
You deserved it.
Come on now. Oh. Interestingly, this is 14 versus Pierce.
Your life ebbs low.
That first attack. So out of it.
Don't hold back!
Great. Come on now. Smiley, you can do it. So close. Next time we'll off the power attack so we could at least get anything.
Unworthy.
Gaia.
You offend me.
For some reason that is 14 now, right? Weird somehow.
Any last wishes?
16 now? Okay.
What a waste.
Interesting.
This will hurt!
We can do critical miss. Okay, Smiley will now attack without power attack. Well, okay, versus 12. That did great damage. Jathal.
Wretched things.
Concealment striking again. Gaia. With a
Your
scimitar.
time is over.
Heavy swing. Nice. Against 14 this time. Wholly different.
This is where I step in.
Yay, a critical miss. Come on now. Harim, you can do it. At least one time. No, you can't. Whoa, 22 damage? I mean, if that thing hits, it's deadly.
You should have run!
Come on now. Hit the swine down now. Jithal, now do something.
Despicable.
How long do we have to hack on this? I mean, it's already dead, or isn't it? Theoretically, it's dead. Ah, it has blur.
Away, you rascal! Serves you right.
Shot into the blur, onto rim.
Repent.
How could this happen?
Great. Swine is theoretically dead, but practically not. True strike. Gaia should... I don't know. We could breathe it points of fire damage. Amiri, yeah. Grease, we could grease it. I mean, grease is about reflex save, right? Okay, swine. You're gonna get greased. Her rim. Touch of chaos. I don't know. What did we just do? I misclicked. Alright, I mean Emmanuel is alive again, so to say, but... Yeah, we could stand up now. That would be killing us, probably. So we will not stand up. Jethal should freaking attack now. A true strike brought it down. Good, good, good. And we still got grease here. Alright. Let's get out of here. And we kind of need to revive the Smilodon. Because it just died. Firebelly, hearty meal.
I do what I must.
We'll leave this place to camp though. Okay, alright. Let's camp outside of this. Begin the rest.
I don't understand. What's the point of preparing to die every day? Enjoy life, harem. None of it will exist after you die.
I don't need cheap pleasure to convince me that my life has value. Besides, it's a pleasure to know that every path has an end.
Yay! Excellent meal too. And everybody is happy. I hope we still have a Smilodon now. Okay, good. Back to the Temple of the Elk. Smilodon is back. Apparently, it works that way. Okay. So there's one direction where we haven't been yet, and that's here.
Now you don't.
That seems to be maybe the most Hello there, bear-like treant. Well, can we get some... information? Level 5 magical beasts with 73 hit points. Damage reduction 5, exceptions cold iron. Okay. High fortitude, low reflex save. Chaotic neutral beast. Large, so it is reach. Whoa. Unsure. It has 22 armor class. Will not go into this alone. Gaia. We will, I don't know, we'll just go for Fire Belly right now. Just like that. Amiri. Should drink her strength mutagen. Lindsay will sing a song. What was that? Tristian attacks bear-like Triant with Scimitar. There's someone here! I guess we got to help him out. I should probably start to move. Move! Okay, and we can move again if we want to. Sure.
Oh, Saren Ray.
I still
See
got
your
it.
light.
Oh, great. That was idiotic. But the Ballad Triant doesn't have much more. Okay. Got Jethal who could run in there. Okay. Charge! That's not very swift. Harem. Yeah, we should move a bit and then bless. Oh, we're still sneaking, that's why we're so slow. At least little bit of a bless will go... I mean, Emmanuel will go down anyways, right? Don't get fooled. Maybe we'll do one thing. Smilodon is on. 22. I'm unsure. I think we have to wait for a 20 or something. But it's versus 14? It's weird. Gaia's getting on there. Oh, move! What's that? Light halo? Saving throws against becoming blinded or dazzled. Sure, let's activate this as well. Amiri. We cannot charge in. Cannot attack. We can move forward.
Bring it!
We're standing ready. Okay. Lindsay. Should move a bit and then shoot, if that's possible.
You deserved it.
Yay! Miss. What can we do now? It's Emmanuel's turn. We've got a lot to lose. One friendly creature within touch range resists fire. I'm not sure about this.
Strike!
Great. Okay, we missed. Let's go for some defense, I guess. Okay.
Survive.
Great stuff.
Survive.
Another one bites the dust. Whoa, that Triant is trialing. Oh, Amira is already down. Okay. Drithal doesn't have any buffs or something. She'll need one though.
Unworthy.
Harem. Divine Favor. Mr. Smilodon, you need to attack the Triant. Whoa! We did no damage. No, that's not true. We did 6 damage. 6 damage is pretty good. He's got damage reduction too. Let's see what we can do now. Can use the Fire Belly. What will it affect? Reflex half. Yeah, we'll move in here. We'll use that breath weapon.
Protect me, someone!
Oh god, she moved out of the... I wasn't even sure she was in there because she didn't get an attack of opportunity. Great stuff, okay. We're learning. We're learning.
Any last wishes?
Theoretically, you should get an attack of opportunity whenever you go into the threat range as well. Which is why I thought we were not in the threat range, because we didn't get the attack. Alright. Alright.
Don't hold back.
Oh, sweet. Will kill us all. Wow. Gaia is also, I don't know, cowering or something. I think we'll not be able to do this. Fighting defensively.
Wretched things.
Missing. Yeah, we should do the buffs before we move in there. Then we would have one slight chance. Maybe. We charge in here? Nope. Nope, not at all. We can attack. Let's
Your
attack.
life ebbs low.
Dwarven pow. Not even good rolls. Okay, yeah. I want it like here. Oh, sweet. We dealt 1 damage. Lindsay.
This is where I step in.
Oh, cool. Uh-huh. Will be able to do anything?
This will
I need a crit. That's not a crit, that's a miss. We're not even rolling well, right?
Could this happen?
Lost.
Wow. Just wow.
Despicable.
Yeah, we would need to move in with True Strike and stuff. Otherwise it's totally useless. Yeah, the might. And Lindsay.
Serves you right.
How are we rolling so, like, always the 3s and something? Oh well.
This can't be over.
It can't be over, I guess. Yeah, I think it doesn't make sense to
Stand down.
kind of do anything anymore here.
You deserved it.
I mean, you can always get a lucky crit, but look at this. Piercing reduced to 0. This doesn't seem like we can really do it.
This cannot be happening.
Makes no sense. Come on. Give me that autosave. Did we get here? Let's have a look again. When was the autosave? Maybe it was the first time we entered there? Hopefully not. Is there a frog? We'll soon know. No frog here. So let's try to do this again. Okay. We'll try it one more time. So we'll have to really
Patience.
get everything going here. Bless makes a lot of sense.
I'm listening.
She gets her strength thing.
What troubles you?
The courage.
Is there
We'll have to
trouble?
wait a bit. Firebelly wouldn't really do anything here. Now we need to run in, because there's already a fight going. We know that now. So, the Treant. The bear-like Treant. And who's on now? Ah, it's Gaia. Okay. I mean, she could also charge, maybe. Yeah, she could. She could. Okay. Here. Miss. The Smilodon could charge and should charge. Power attack. Okay. Smilodon will not be able to charge. Get in here. Jethor? Or who is in? Alright. Smilodon ends the turn. Emmanuel could charge. And should probably also charge. Earthbreaker time! Wow, we did 5 damage. God. With a power attack, Earthbreaker. What did we roll? Did we roll a 1? No. Well, we didn't roll well. We rolled a 1 and a 2 or something. Okay. Amiri. She cannot charge in. Then she'll just have to. She'll just have to walk there. Okay. Jethor. Should move as fast as she could. Maybe to this place so that she can, in the next round, charge. Lindsay. Inspire. And move. Harem! Can he charge? No. No, not at all. I'll just move over there and then maybe next round he can channel positive energy. Not sure. So, Gaia. We could do something again. And that could be summon Nature's Ally here. Next to Tristan. Just have a little bit more on the table. And this to protect us. Smilodon could attack. Yeah, we're using power attack just because of the damage reduction. We need to get over the damage reduction, and because of that we need power attack. It's going a little bit better, not gonna lie.
They go down!
Ooh, Amiri might save us. Yeah, she was the first one to go down. What is that? Ah, that's the summoned might. Okay. Jethor could move in. Give it a judgment. Maybe a charge? No. Okay. But we can go in and hit. Yes, we did it! What a difference that was. That Amiri strike. That Amiri strike. Who are you, man?
I swear, never have I been so glad to meet a stranger. Even with the power granted me by Sarenrae, I almost lost. You have my thanks. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristian.
A Sarenrae fanatic. Talk about people I'd be just as happy not seeing for the next 1,000 years.
Oh, she doesn't like Sarenrae. Let's ask about his wounds. You're wounded. Do you need aid?
You are very kind. Kindness to strangers is in short supply these days. But worry not. Sarenrae's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself.
Okay. So you heal. That's your job? How did you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
Yeah, that was a beast, if there's ever one. A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guards should cause the fog to clear.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
Okay, they are defeated. What now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
Well, with those beasts dead, I have other matters to attend to. Farewell!
Wait. You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys.
I would welcome that.
Thank you. I hope I will be of help.
Okay. I mean, but... yeah, I mean, the obvious one to exchange out is Jaethal, even though we kind of need her. But she's not really fitting our general alignment. So, we've got this guy. What can he do? Nothing, but he's level 3 already. Okay, and he also got a scimitar. Ah, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Something we have here, a quarterstaff. Ooh. Unidentified quarterstaff and a book. 5 years in the depths of the forest. Revelations of a disciple of the teacher Avalo by Surya, the wolf. Ludrigan Vanderlapius and Daughters Publishing House. There's a publishing house in this forest? I spent half of my life in a temple of Sarenrae. I served the goddess loyally and blindly, never considering that no one, not even an immortal deity, can walk your path for you. I carried out Sarenrae's will, but never stopped to think about what it was exactly, or what lay behind it, the source of the kind goddess' kindness. Then an unknown preacher came to town and challenged the senior priests of all the great temples to debates. Some laughed at him, others defamed him, but many, like me, saw the truth in his words. We followed him into the Arthfell forest, where he'd meditated for 7 years, gaining insights into truth. The teacher opened my eyes to the wise way, the path that the kind gods follow, and the common thread that unifies all their teachings and makes them worthy of veneration. Some understand it through the phoenix, in burning instincts and a fiery will. Others go the way of the unicorn or chameleon, achieving peace in silence. Those who have a powerful voice go the lion's way and preach the wise way to others. I found enlightenment on the way of the wolf, in cutting wood, carrying water, and working without thought of thanks. Classic preacher. Leave everything behind. We've got some tenderloin here. And did she transform into this thing? That's what I would ask here.
What's that?
Oh, there's something hidden here, apparently. Some more goods. Gold rings and stuff. I mean, that's a quarterstaff +1. That should be better than your weapon here. Yeah, you take that. We should have... no. He doesn't want anything like that, but then... we would give him braces of armor, right? Is that jewelry or something? Here we go. Christian. Yeah, he has these. We could combine to make him a monk or something. I'm not sure. But he's a much too good cleric for that, I guess. Tristan. Tristan is one of the members that I've read about and that I really wanted to have in this party.
In due time.
But I'm not sure. Some more goods here. Oh, Lindsay hasn't been there. Oh, come on, Lindsay, we need you too. We need to have a good look around. All of that perception. Slowly getting the party we wanted.
I'm there.
Ah, the fog has cleared. At least here at the temple. There seems nothing here. Let's look beyond further here where the swine was.
I do what I must.
There's something here. The Temple of the Elk, eh? Oh, that looks beautiful. The water's crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine. We should travel a bit. And I think we should travel back to the trading post to be able to give message to the priest there, right? Use this through the marshes. Maybe once more, then we'll rest. Over here, nope. Oleg's trading post up there. Yeah, let's maybe go through that forest where there's
May we have a moment of respite?
Not much. Let's manage. Who would be good at perception? No. Perception's okay. His perception is... yeah, it's not that great, but it's fine. Everlight blessings. I think that would be good so far. Let's begin resting.
Aren't you tired of being so polite and soft? Don't you want to let off some steam, huh? Go on, pick up a sword. Let's practice. I won't hit you too hard.
Thank you for your caring, but I don't want to take up arms. These hands like to heal wounds, not inflict them.
I suspect him to go on everyone's nerves. As a spoil sport per se. But it's just a very, very nice man, I guess. Or maybe he has a dark secret. I mean, this book really told of a dark secret, right? And maybe... I don't know. Yeah, we'll see about that now. With a delighted smile, Octavia inhales the smell coming from Oleg's trading post. Fresh bread? I can't believe it. All this time that we sat in cages and crawled in the mud, there were places in the world where they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they have clean sheets. And maybe we can even take a bath. A girl can dream. Get some rest, you deserve it. You can be sure of that. I've got years of rest to catch up on. I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. You do so much for us. Is it all because you're so kind? Or maybe, the half-elf smiles flirtatiously, maybe it's because you've been charmed by my beauty? Nah. I'm taking care of you because you're in my party now. We'll have to save each other in battle more than once. Forget about fighting for a moment. We all need a break, especially you. All right, enough talk. Fresh bread and clean sheets await. What are you talking? We don't need a break. We just need a small pit stop. Pa, a break. We won't stop. Even death won't stop us, as you've seen multiple times. So, Jod. Yeah, Tristan is already talking to Jod.
How may I serve you?
So, Jod. Tell me about the visions that led you to the Temple of the Elk.
That's why I'm here.
I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beasts there.
Erastil be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Tristan told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please, take this as a token of appreciation. As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting.
Jod bows piously. Do you understand the true meaning of your visions now?
I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself. Quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you, and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Lady Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well. Tristan is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristan and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the Stag God lead you down the true path.
All right, well, that's enough about this. Speak about rude.
As you wish.
Jod says with a hint of grumpiness. Yeah, he wants to talk about his god. I know. Yeah. Let's humor him a bit. Tell me about Erastil.
Of course. It would be my pleasure. Erastil is one of the eldest gods of Golarion. His faith emerged when the first people appeared upon the land. Erastil helped our ancestors cultivate the land and hunt. Even now, his blessing lies with those who uphold the old traditions and keep to simpler ways, far from civilization and the noise of the city.
I've always had respect for Erastil and his priests.
I see it more clearly every day. Erastil himself led me to meet you. Your keen spirit will serve you well.
To each own, I wanted to ask you about something else.
I am happy to help.
Okay, we'll speak another time. Farewell. And look at that, we've even leveled up. Nice. So, about that plan, yeah, that's probably also others have leveled up, so we'll we'll see about that. In the next episode, we'll start with leveling up. Isn't that exciting? So we can already do something. And we have more to do too. Need to prove our worth. Kill that tusk gutter thing. We want to maybe get moon radishes for Bokken. Maybe from these Borg people. And yeah, tusk gutter. And then we'll see where everything leads us, because for some kind of reason, yeah, we could also, and that is true, we could go, after we've leveled up, we can go to the old oak as well and see what's in there. What's the problem in there? That strange troll there. Maybe we can find a way to drive him away from the old oak. So have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. Next time, level up, a try of the old oak troll, and maybe the giant boar known as Tusk Gutter. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.